Hello crafty friend, it's Justine. I hope you're doing well today. And today I have something a little different on my channel. I am showcasing a couple items here, but really I was just kind of trying to shop my own stash a teeny bit and try out a new to me method that I've never done before. So I guess the new products that I'm using, I'll just quickly talk about those before we kind of get too deep in, but this is the new Velvet Rose cardstock from Spellbinders. It is so pretty. It's 120 pound, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. Nope, it's 100 pound cardstock from Spellbinders. It's very high quality and I really have enjoyed using it on a few cards here. This is the first one I have on YouTube. Oh no, wait. I did use this paper on my stitched card as well. So if you're interested in more inspiration from that paper, you can check out that video. I'm also using die cuts from the Friendship Floral die cut pack, and I'm pretty sure this is from the Sentiment pack. I'm also going to be using die cuts from the Friendship Floral die cut packs and the Sentiment die cuts. Those were really fun to work with. I have a couple videos already on my channel using those, so if you need inspiration from anything from that collection, go ahead and subscribe and check out those. And then I also am using this pattern paper, which is from Stampendous, and that is part of a paper pack also from Spellbinders through Spellbinders from Stampendous, so I will link that in the description as well. And the main part of this is this Glimmer plate that is beautiful. Do you see the foiling on there? This is actually the first time that I have gold foiled on a pattern paper before, and I thought, you know, why not? And the gold on this pattern paper, the gold foiling on this pattern paper really turned out beautiful. And the Glimmer plate I used to make that was the Fluttering By, and that is from the Stylish Oval collection that was just released, you guessed it, from Spellbinders. So that's going to make a gorgeous background for my card here today. So I'm just going to attach that on to my beautiful Velvet Rose cardstock and just kind of eyeball it like usual. And then I'm going to put my Sentiment and die cuts on. Now, I don't want to cover up the butterflies too much, but the reality is some of it will be covered up just because I'm using die cut pieces here. Now, this ampersand is kind of fun. I've noticed a lot of ampersands in the crafting world recently, so I definitely think that it is something that is pretty fun and trendy right now. And you know, it was part of a club die had it from Spellbinders. I think it was December, I'm not sure, maybe January. It's kind of neat to see some more pieces with that symbol. Now this lone peony down here, I'm going to put it on just to kind of nest under that ampersand. I want to know, do you call these peonies or peonies? Oh my goodness, they're not even peonies. These are hydrangeas. I'm having a moment here in my craft room looking at so many flowers. But even though these are hydrangeas, do you call them peonies or peonies? The actual flower. I call them peonies. My husband calls them peonies. We both were born and raised in Minnesota, so I don't know. I looked it up on Google a couple years ago because we were both like, no, that's how you say it. No, that's wrong. Anyway, and it said that in America it's regional. So I guess in the South they call it peonies, and up north they call it peonies or peonies like I do. So I guess maybe my pronunciation is just a product of my environment. Who knows? But I guess when you look at the spelling, peony kind of makes more sense, even though I grew up saying peony. I don't know. Anyway, I think these hydrangeas are really pretty on this, and they work really well with that cardstock on the back. And these little die cut sentiments are perfect for my ampersand because wonderful and delightful go well together. I'm actually just going to pop this ampersand to go above the delightful. Right there. Then to finish off this card, I'm going to use some gold sequins. And this is, I still haven't figured out a good way to organize my sequins besides putting them into this box. And this box is from my grandma, and I'm pretty sure this brand is for baking, maybe for icing tips, I think is what she used it for. But you know, it works for me to use it for sequins for now, but as you can see, it's getting full. So maybe I need to make more shakers or something. I don't know. But I seem to be putting all of my extra sequins from card kits in that little box. And it's getting full. To add on the sequins, I'm just using a gem picker that I have in my collection. I don't even know what brand or anything it's from, but I need to research a better gem picker because these ones seem to work well for a while until this tip gets blunt. And when it gets blunt, it just doesn't really work for me anymore. But maybe that's kind of the thing with gem pickers. I don't know. I think it would be kind of neat if there was some kind of gem picker that could go onto the tool-in-one and attach on the other side of a tool-in-one. But I don't know. Maybe there is one and I just don't know. Okay, then lastly, to finish off this card, I'm going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella and just kind of put it on the hydrangeas and maybe some of the other flowers just to give it a little bit of sparkle and glitter. There we have it, a look at my finished card. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, even though it's been a teeny bit short. But I'd love to know in the comments if you have ever glimmered on pattern paper. What has been your experience? I know that this pattern paper is a little bit thicker than the average pattern paper, so maybe that's why it turned out so well, but I'd love to know your experience in the comments, so let me know. And if you haven't, maybe just say I haven't. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm very late to this party, but who knows. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you get to craft soon. Goodbye.